to T2A Crafts. I'm Teresa, and this is my kitten. Her name is Maisie. We rescued her from the Humane Society. She had been abused, and this is what takes up the rest of my time when I'm not making videos and doing shows and stuff. But I just wanted to introduce my kitty, and today we're going to be making some seasonings and stuff for your food. You can, and most of these you can use for any kind of meat you want: chicken, fish, poultry, anything you want to use it on. So I'm going to go get stuff gathered up and get things ready and put Maisie in her little room, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we're back. Now that I have my stuff gathered up, I'll tell you what you need. The first video we're going to do is a taco seasoning, and I use this in a lot of my Mexican dishes. And before I start, I just want to tell you that the amount of cayenne depends on you. If you want it hot, you add more cayenne. If you don't like it as near as hot, you just back off with it a little bit. You're going to need your jar ring. You're going to need a set of measuring spoons, a bowl, a whisk, which I will have to run and get because I forgot it. Okay, now I have my whisk. You're going to need coriander, cayenne pepper, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, and chili powder. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is your chili powder. You're going to need 1 teaspoon. So we're going to put a teaspoon of chili powder in there. We need a tablespoon of onion powder. And you can use any kind of spices that you want. You know, I typically use the Great Value from Walmart, or I'll use, you know, McCormick's, whatever I have on hand. There's my onion powder. A tablespoon of garlic powder. And like I said, when it comes to the cayenne, you can use however much you want to use. It's totally up to you. Sometimes we like it a little spicier, sometimes we don't. Okay, we need cumin. We need a tablespoon of cumin, which I'm going to pour this one because it's a little bit too full to put my spoon down in. Okay, there's my cumin. We also need cayenne, which it calls for 1/4 teaspoon, but I'm going to go with about 1/8 teaspoon because we found that it was just a little bit too warm for us. Okay, and a tablespoon of coriander. So I'm going to put all that in there. Okay, and last but not least, we need a tablespoon of paprika, which I don't have out here, so let me grab that real quick. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my paprika. I have 1 tablespoon of paprika. Okay, then you're going to just take your whisk and you're going to whisk it up just to mix it up. Okay, now this doesn't make a whole lot at a time, but you just use 1 tablespoon per pound of meat, or you know, however you want to do it. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to take it and you're going to put it in your jar like that, and you're going to put your lid on it, and we need a gel pack. So I'm just going to bring a bunch.
You should really be
I just brought a. That's in my. Yeah, we really messed up. I wasn't really totally prepared, and Tristan is right. I needed to be more prepared. So I have my gel pack now. I'm going to put my gel pack in. I'm just going to push it around I'm going to put my lid on, close it up. On the top, I'm going to write taco seasoning. You don't have to put the date on it. You can if you want to. Put this on your shelf, and it's good for 6 months. So in just a few minutes, we'll clean up this mess, and I'll come back and we'll make some other seasonings. Okay, we're back. We're going to now make a seasoned salt. You can use this pretty much on anything you want to. Hamburgers, grilled chicken. This is a great spice for the grill. So I'll go ahead and get this started. You're going to need 5 tablespoons of salt, and I am using pink Himalayan salt. And I love this pink Himalayan salt. I use it in all my baking and stuff like that because I really, really like it. And you can usually find it. I buy most of my stuff at the Amish store. So you can usually, I usually get a big canister for about $3 or $4, and it lasts me quite a while. This I used, this was full when I started last May when we started farmer's market, and that's how much I still have left, and I use it all the time. Okay, we need a tablespoon or a teaspoon of pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Now, if you want to, you could add some thyme or some paprika, just a teaspoon of either one, to change it up a little bit. But I prefer to do that after I get it in my jars and stuff when I'm ready to use it to cook. So you're going to need 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Man. Okay, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and that's all there is to that one. It's a pretty simple recipe. You don't have to use it. You just mix it up, just like you did before. This is what I have left of the last one that I made. Then you just put it in your jar. Make sure you have a gel pack in there, and put your lid on. Now I want to show you these containers. I found these at the Dollar Tree. They are really wonderful for spices and stuff like that sit on your shelf because you have 2 spices in one that can sit in one area without having to worry about it falling over. So there's our seasoned salt. Okay, we're going to come back and we're going to do let's do an Italian seasoning. So let me get this cleaned up and we'll come back and we'll make another seasoning. Okay, we're back. Now, this next seasoning we're going to do is an Italian seasoning, and you can use this in pasta sauce, spaghetti, lasagna, anything that is tomato based, and it is really good and tasty. I have 1/4 of a cup of oregano and 2 tablespoons of thyme in this. So I'm going to go ahead and dump that in there before I forget what's in there. Then you're going to need 1 tablespoon of rosemary, 2 teaspoons of basil, or 2 tablespoons, I'm sorry, 2 tablespoons of basil, 2 tablespoons of marjoram, 1 tablespoon of sage, and 1 tablespoon of fennel. Now, you can use crushed fennel also. I don't have any crushed fennel right now, so I'm just going to use regular fennel. And then you're just going to do like the others. You're just going to mix it up really well. Doesn't take but a couple seconds. And we're going to put it in our container. going to put the lid on. I will label this Italian seasoning with the date on it. Thank you for watching. I hope you try these and you enjoy them. Have a very blessed day. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification button at the end. Thank you. Have a great day.